Your romantic love, what are they thinking about you today? So today is 14th February. I know I'm a bit late to post this video. I don't know whether you believe this is too late to be posting this video or not. I'm not really sure which tarot deck to use. This one. Definitely this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Usually I use mic to talk to you guys, but today I'm not using the mic and you might be wondering why. Because the mic is not working. So sad. I am using regular form of conversation now. The camera. Okay. Excuse me for every noise behind the camera, but this is our twin flame guesser, I think. I don't know. That will guess whether you have a twin flame, whether you are in a twin flame journey, and maybe any other thing that you need to know right now about twin flame connection or about spirituality. We have cards for both, something for spiritual connection too. We have cards over here. Kisses your forehead. This is kind of how will they treat you cards, and I've made it much personalized. What is their love language card? It is much personalized than that of what you can even imagine. And you can't see it from here. There are 80 cards over here. All right, we have holding hands popping up, kissing your forehead popping up. There has to be a reason for it. All right, thank you so much for your active communication and your presence here. We are going to see, just a sec. Okay, we are going to see what your person is thinking about you, because this is a Valentine's special card, and I believe some of you are in a twin flame journey. This is physical attributes card and other details that you need to know about them. This is cards that I made, of course. Something about how, like, inner reflection. It's not anything else. All right, inner reflection. I needed cards about zodiac for some reason. Some of you have pets. Maybe that pet is a mice, a rat, a hedgehog, or something, because that's what the bottom of the deck energy is. It could be pet, or maybe you are a big Ganpati Bappa fan. Take it however you are resonating with this. All right. We had name initials, but I don't need to take. Just a second. Maybe I will need to take that because the other one is not present here. What's going on? I forgot. We have cards. What do they want to speak to you? Small cards, again, something I made. There are more cards about what they want to say to you, and some major arcana cards over here, again, something I made. I'm someone who is creative. If you know people who are creative, they don't care about where they are using their creativity, but they just do a lot of things like this. Anyone who is creative over here, let me know in the chat box. I will be back. A funny prank on your Valentine and also a beautiful gift is what your twin flame must be giving to you or planning for you. All right, that's what I'm channeling. Just a sec, because we have, whoa, I can't show it to you. The frame is small, and for other reasons, I think, because I don't want to show it to you. There's a teddy bear, so I think it fell on me while I was searching for more cards. This card, this deck actually. So I believe that your twin flame or your love will prank you by You know, when you're opening the door and then something falls on your head and then you look down, then it's a teddy bear for you, or maybe it's flowers or anything. It's a funny love related prank. It's beautiful, it's sweet, but it's sweet after you figure out that it was a prank and after you figure out the intention of gods and angels and love, etc. So whoever is giving this to you, brown color might be also relevant because I showed it to you a little bit in the frame, but this bear is of brown color, so maybe they might be giving you something chocolates related. It is also brown colored, isn't it? So yeah, honestly speaking, next time I wish to buy a Bluetooth mic, I think. Wireless ones. We have cards here. Cards. I told you. There are so many cards about zodiac signs that we have written over here. The birth dates. Birth dates. It could be age too. It could be relevant as age. Letters. See? Birth dates, letters, zodiac signs, name initial letters. All right. So yeah, these are the things that you can see. Also, some angel numbers might pop out over here. So these are the preparation for you guys today. Thank you so much for staying tuned with the preparation. Some of you are in a twin flame journey, and if you are, maybe there is something I'm going to make for your twin flame. N is your twin flame's name starting from the letter N. But if you are on a twin flame journey, there might be a bad news, all right? Or maybe someone is aware of what this news is. So it's not even a bad news. I think it's anyway, kind of a news. But the bad news, so-called bad news, is you are not ready for the reunion. I don't know why, but you are not ready for the reunion as of now. And for more details, you can check the Patreon reading if you are interested in Patreon tarot card reading, that is. It will be linked in the description down below. You can subscribe. You can watch the reading. It is for you. This is pile number 1. All right. There is pile number 2. You are in a bit of a mess, pile number 2. You are meant to be somewhere else, but you are somewhere else at this point in life. Kind of like an outcast. You feel like an outcast today. You feel like nobody understands you, and you feel like you are the only one shining in the dark. Like Elsa, who has magical powers, and then she's out of, she's with regular people, I think. But at the end of Frozen 2, she ends up being in her element, being in her environment. And I think you are waiting for that. But also you are not waiting for it at the same time. There are intuitive messages that I channel every now and then. So this is the intuitive message that I need to speak with you. This is important for you. So bear with me. This is for pile number 2. This is important for pile number 2. And maybe it is important for you too, whoever is listening at this point. So, you are in a place in your life where you know that you are an outcast, where you know that there is a calling, but you don't know what the calling might be. Maybe you have this whole into the unknown kind of a phase right now. Whatever the calling is, maybe that is pulling you toward the unknown. But you are rooted to this spot. You have dug your feet on the ground in the present, absolutely terrified or absolutely stubborn that you don't want to go out at all. Maybe this is happening on a subconscious level, but that's what you're doing. So this is your surrounding, and this is you, and this is how you have grounded yourself to the surrounding. Maybe the surroundings have grounded you to it, dear. I don't know how it is relevant. I don't know how it is resonating. But maybe you are someone who's trying bunch of different things, trying different friends group. Some things work out, some things sometimes doesn't work out, and you are giving your too much into things. I'm sorry. Working towards something versus working too hard for something is, God doesn't approve of that, because God sees that you are working too much. God loves you, and God thinks that you are straining yourself in order to fit in the society, in the new friends group that you are trying out. But here's the catch: you don't have to do anything in order to fit in, ever, at all. All you had to do was maybe try different things out. Sure, I'm not against that, and maybe God is okay with it too. I'm not really sure about that, but maybe you need to listen to any tarot reading where what God wants to speak to you, you know. But what God is speaking to me right now is, you don't have to ever force yourself, pressurize yourself to change yourself, or in the name of meet the halfway, do too much. I'll tell you the truth about meeting the halfway. Just a second. Okay, very good example. So let's say there are two people. One person is neurodivergent. Let's say they have ADHD, and the other person is someone who is neurotypical, who doesn't have ADHD, and physically they are fine too. All right, and both of them wants to meet the halfway, and that means one person will take 2 steps forward and the other person will take 2 steps forward, and then you both will meet in the middle. Easy to understand, but that it doesn't exist in real life. Why? Because a person with ADHD, this 2 steps is not 2 steps for them, it's 10 steps for them, because it starts mentally. Before even they take the steps, they are thinking, they are calculating, they are worried how much bigger or lesser step should I take, or if I take my steps, what if the other person is angry at me? Why did you take such a small stride, such a small steps? Don't you love me? Why would, if they blame me, what should I do? So again, there is nothing called meeting the halfway, because one person is taking 2 steps, the other person, even if they have physically taken 2 steps, they took 10, they took 13, they took more. That's not fine, that's not fair. And that's what you are doing in the name of meeting in the halfway. You're just calculating how much it takes physical efforts. Even if it is, let's say, financial efforts. For instance, you have a friend, okay, for the sake of making you understand this concept, I'm going to use very small numbers, all right? Let's say you have a friend who earns 100, and we have you who earn 12. And in this case, if you both are thinking that we should meet the halfway, the person tells you, you know what, we'll contribute 1. I will keep 1 on the table, you keep 1 on the table too. That person is earning 100. 1 for them is nothing. You are earning 12. You will count pennies, or you will be very worried during the time you are making any effort. Even the contribution of 1 rupees, or sorry, 1 is going to be too much for you. So again, there is nothing called meeting the halfway. It doesn't mean there is nothing called meeting the halfway, but your way and your approach towards it is not right at this moment. All right. You don't understand how to calculate as of now. Once you grow into self worth, self health, mental, physical, all that, once you grow into being a healthy, self loving human being, right? Having clarity in your head, having space in your head, maybe that is when you will be able to decipher what is truly meeting in the halfway. It does exist, but your mentality or your way of thinking is that is not meeting in the halfway. You are convincing yourself that I'm meeting in the halfway, but you are not doing that. You're doing way too much. Or sometimes you are asking way too much. I don't know. There is an imbalance. I hope you understand this much. All right. Thank you so much for listening to this. I don't know who this was relevant for. Let me know in the comments down below whether it was relevant for you. And this is pile number 3. Can I do just 3 piles? I don't know. Because today I decided that I'm going to do both zodiac signs as well as pile options. Yep, there it is. Just a second. So it is zodiac signs as well as pile options. Can I tell you something? I'm not really sure whether I'm going to do pile options only or zodiac signs, but if we are going to do zodiac signs, this is the sign. First, we'll do Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then we'll do Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then we'll do Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Wow. I shifted the page as if there was more. I figured there's not. Anyway, so yeah, this is the order in which we are going to do it, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But right now we are going to do these. And if you want to stick around for the zodiac sign, this is why I showed it to you earlier, right? This is the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. All right, I hope this makes sense. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. Okay, I have a feeling that those who have chosen pile number 2 is going to choose pile number 3 as well. In that case, still welcome everybody. I am so happy to have your presence over here. I think someone's presence is I don't know. Just a sec. There's a big problem. No space here. Luckily, I'm doing a video on a, in this frame. Some of you love Tyla. I think that's her name. Tyla. Isn't it? I will take these away. And this is it. All right, this is the pile options. This is the zodiac options. Meditate on it, whichever. Okay, listen. If you are, let's say, Aries, and then you feel like you are drawn towards Cancer, you can still watch Cancer tarot reading. Why? Because in tarot there is a lot of intuitive work from your side as well. It's not just my intuition that is strong. My psychic abilities maybe, but I'm not talking about psychic abilities. I'm talking about you, and you can always trust your intuition through and through for everything, but also when it comes to tarot readings. If your intuition is telling me that, if your intuition is telling you that, you know what, I don't want to watch my zodiac signs, I want to watch Cancer zodiac sign, do that. And here, big sign. If you wanted my personal opinion, I think Cancer is the right sign for you, because there's a big sign. Okay, listen. There's someone who was asking for my opinion. It's not for everybody. So I channeled someone asking for my opinion. So yeah. Anyway, 100. Give 100 as an energy exchange. I don't know why. But if it is right, maybe 100 is the energy exchange. Let go. We will let go right now. We will start with tarot reading. Pile number 1. There you are. 7 of Wands. King of Swords. Okay. How will they treat you, right? Oh, this is you. So you were a kind of a person who was very oh my god. You were a hoarder. But not hoarding was not your problem. Your problem was you were very worried as a person whether tomorrow you will have everything enough, right? You kept on worrying so much that you ended up hoarding. And for some of you, even till this point, you are not aware of the fact that you have hoarded a lot of things. Um, yeah, maybe nobody called out on that behavior, and maybe you didn't notice that. You have a lot of things at this point, or maybe you keep justifying it to yourself that these are valuable things. That's fine. That's also that's awesome. That's fine. But yeah, that was your behavior, and is your behavior. This is something that we are not judging you. We are just telling you that this is your personality, so that you know that you are on the right pile. I hope that makes sense. Okay, nobody judges you. All right, I don't judge you. Angels don't judge you. God doesn't judge you. This is just what it is. We are telling you that if this is relevant, you're on the right pile, right path. That's it. Treat yourself. All right, treat yourself. Take a deep breath or something, because some of you was very worried. Oh my god, something is, she's about to scold me for hoarding. I think no. No, that's not what the message was. The message was just that you do hoard, right? You do hoard, but you don't think of that as a problem. You think of your worries as problem, like what if I don't have enough for the future? So that's why you hoard today. Okay. Some of you like hoarse voice, husky. It's not husky. Or maybe your twin flame or your person have the hoarse voice. And when they use that, you are really impressed by them, isn't it? Okay. Another message is, earlier you used to be defensive a lot. You used to protect yourself. You used to argue with your family, relatives, maybe sometimes friends or co workers. Very defensive, very protective, high walls. Today you have changed. Today you are not in an environment where you have to defend yourself, or maybe in the same environment you feel different about yourself. You feel like you can hold your own, and you are now a king of swords. You're now in an authoritative position regardless of your gender. A king of swords is a person who have ideas, have thoughts, is logical, is rational, is kind, is loving, is peaceful, speaks their truth, and acts on their ideas. Maybe you are, this is why I'm thinking that you are on your own business at this point. You have your own business and you're rocking it. All right. You're not anymore in the defensive position at this point, right? This is what I'm channeling for you. Who is the person? Ow. Wow. When you were defensive, you had a crush on someone, but that person was not exactly the person right for you. And now you have someone else that you think about. Oh man. 18 plus messages, warning. Maybe they have a big dick. Did I just say that? I usually don't use the straight words sometimes. Okay, anyway. And maybe you like that. Maybe they are brown skinned, or maybe they have darker complexion. Maybe you are interracial. Oh my god. Just embarrassed. Maybe you are. Because that's what I'm channeling. Absolutely channeling things like this. My god. Uh, I think that's what you get when you channel on the Valentine's Day. Anyway, but yeah, this is a new person in your life. This person brings on new motivation in you. And the new motivation that you have never felt before, pal number one. You were always someone who was at peace, who was someone who prays to God, looks out for numbers, angel numbers, especially four as an angel number, 4455, whatever. But you were someone who was drifting along peacefully, and this person comes along in your life, and then they make you feel passionate, I think, but motivated too. You're now a different person. You have a different motivation towards your job, towards your life. You're absolutely happy. Your first of all, your happiness starts from your own business, because you don't have to defend yourself anymore, and there is no one you have to protect yourself from or defend yourself from. And then this person comes into your life, and oh my god, everything is awesome. You want to be naked right now with this person. uh did I just say that message and pull this card? I didn't notice what the next card would be, but yes, this is it. The Star. This person brings blessings in your life, but I think you don't realize that it's you who is bringing blessings into your life, because this person came into your life, and then this person motivated you, and then you feel very motivated towards life in general. Your actions, your reactions, your attitude have changed towards life, and when your attitude have changed towards life, your life is giving you much more blessings, and the doors have opened to a lot of things. There's a channel song, and with the wind, just let it flow, let it take me where it wants to go, till you open the door, and there's so much more. I've never seen it before. I was not here to shine, but I couldn't find wings. You came along and you've changed everything. And you like it, but you hate it. Alright? You like it because they have brought so many options with them, so many blessings with them, and there's so much passion and love and motivation towards them. Some of you do have love towards this person, by the way. You might be 29. This person might be 29. There would be 7 years gap or difference in your life. I don't know. That's what I'm channeling. Like, for example, someone is 23, the other person is 29. Yeah, definitely. 23, 30, right? About to be 30, whatever you want to call it. Right? But yes, the thing that you don't appreciate right now is how many choices you have. And sometimes your brain doesn't even think about your career that you wanted in the first place, your own business. But your brain is now thinking about them too. I mean, It's not that you just have their thoughts, but you have their thoughts as well. And you're not appreciating this at the moment. You're like absolutely disturbed, disgusted, inappropriate timing sometimes. Why am I blushing right now? Why do I keep thinking about him, her, them? Why is it that my brain doesn't stop thinking, etc.? There are so many things that's happening in your brain. My dear pal number one, you've gone. You've absolutely gone mad about this person. This person could be a Taurus, by the way. I'm channeling that. Um, Not as per the cards, but intuitively. Some of you is like, okay, where did you see Taurus? Intuitive. Anyway, Ace of Swords in reverse. The thing that was your strength was you were now King of Swords, if this makes sense. You were now a King of Swords when you ended up meeting this person. But your brain is not working straight. Swords is a person, again, logical, someone who acts on their ideas. Your brain is not thinking straight. You're looking out in the options and you're like, you're grateful to have this person in your life, but also you're not grateful to have this person in your life. Pile number one, I'm absolutely happy about this energy. Keep this person in your life, all right? Growth. There's always a growing experience. This is what Angel wants to tell you, that it's okay. You're just growing with this person, and at this point, this is a new relationship, right? So it is going to be something that disturbs your mind a little bit. Don't have to freak out. It's a growing experience. That means you will grow out of it, and also maybe you will grow up to think, to know how to think properly. You wanted this. You wanted to think straight again. You will grow out of it. You will think straight. And you will know how to manage your emotions in the future. I read this post a long time ago. There was this man who wrote this comment that I have known my wife for 10 years and 2 months, and we have been married for 2 years. And I don't know why, but I am absolutely obsessed with her now. This is not natural. I'm too obsessed. Am I in trouble? Do I need to seek therapy? Right? That was what the person's comment was. But listen, if you really have feelings towards someone, and if that person is the right person for you, and if you're going to end up with that person, you will have to grow in order to understand how to manage your emotions, and how to manage your workplace, and how to manage your emotions, and how to manage your brain, your logical side. And that is something, all right? Don't worry about it. Can I tell you something? Pile number one, I have a feeling. Sorry to be the bearer of the bad news, that this person is not thinking or feeling anything about you, all right? Maybe you don't know each other. Maybe you know that they don't know you. Mom, dad, this is my love. But if they are thinking and feeling anything about you, maybe this is what they are thinking and feeling. That they want stability with you. They want to introduce, they want their next partner. They're not thinking about you maybe, but they do know that they want their next partner. Technically you could be you, if you decide to be with this person, and if things work out. But they know that they want their next partner to be the one, that they introduce to their family, and then things work out, and then they get married, and then they move in with their person, and they want that. They are not tired. They are not absolutely, they want to cry, that this is what they have wanted for a long time. They are not going to settle down with anything less. That's where your person is at. 12 December could be important. 26. And I told you 29 and 23. So technically I wasn't right, but still. 20s. Aries and Virgo. and never gone with the wind. Just let it flow. Let it take me where it wants to go. I think there's no cards from here. When you will be in a relationship with this person and if things work out, because your future is kind of like blah blah blah, like the energy is frequently changing. It's okay, it happens. But if you do end up with this person, I think you are going to have a glow up and this person will have a glow up too. I think as of this moment, maybe you have a crush on this person, right? It's not a declared love or something. Like something is missing, so I'm just guessing it's what is missing is you telling them I love you, I want to be with you, or whatever. And even if you want to be with this person is looking for someone serious. So right now you are not sure if you have any serious feelings towards this person. So because you are in a throne, you are kind of a boss and you just had your life in your control, and maybe there's a part of you that doesn't want to leave that part. But an empress is a person who is married and who takes care of the whole continent, isn't it? So you have the potential to do both. I think you are just afraid that you won't be able to manage your life. Your life could be worse if you be with this person. And then there is a possibility of pregnancy with this person, and I think this will be something like happy news, because if you want to be with them and if they want to be with you, yeah, there it is. If you want to be with them and if they want to be with you, both of you are going to be happy about the pregnancy, because you both are like, you know what, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You know what, I wanted to be with you anyway, and I am pregnant. What do you say? Shall we get married? Shall we live in? Shall we whatever? For those of you who wanted to ask, okay, yeah, this is my crush. And yes, maybe this person is not maybe interested in short-term relationship. What should I do? Start with friendship. Beautiful message. I couldn't think of anything much, much more wonderful. If there is any more additional messages, I will let you know in the description. There will be Patreon paid additional messages. What is it? Patreon tier. It would be in a Patreon tier. I will let you know. All right, I will let you know. But I'm not really sure if there is any other messages as of now. My recommendation to you would be to ask God and angels, what do you want to tell me, kind of a message. You can search it on Google, YouTube, whatever. But if you have an inkling that maybe this is the right message for you that you need to learn about, do that. All right. Thank you so much for listening to this audio message. We'll see you next time. Is Virgo your sign? Let me know. Bye. Namaste. Some of you is like into God a lot. I see Sudarshan Chakra, so maybe Vishnu Bhagwan. Namaste. Goodbye. Pile number 2. Sometimes I have a feeling that my energy is being demanded, if that makes sense. Or maybe I'm just not doing the cord cutting right after the tarot readings. I'm not really sure what is happening. If you are a tarot reader, let me know what's wrong, because after reading, after tarot reading, I just feel like the energy isn't broken. My work isn't done. Maybe there's more. I can understand when I'm channeling God sometimes, but also God is not, I don't know. You tell me. Maybe sometimes I think that maybe it's just them who will come back to see another tarot readings from me. Sometimes I have a feeling maybe they are just demanding my energy more. Like, do more, give more. Demanding. I think demanding, unfortunately, is the right set of words here. Not someone who deserves it, maybe. I don't know. How can I tell? How can I ever tell? Okay, so these are the cards of how your loved ones is thinking about you, and what is your loved one's love language, romantic partner's love language. It could be any platonic relationship too, so we'll see how the cards are coming out. Since it is 14th of February, so I think this is going to be romantic connection, so I'm not really sure. Sometimes the romantic connection is also, sometimes I'm channeling something like a flirtatious relationship, not a like long-term connection kind of a thing. I'm not really sure. Sometimes I do channel that as well. So we'll see. We will see. Wow. This is Indian woman's dream. I don't know about others, but wow. It's not. Just a sec. Yeah. Stands up for you even if it means arguing with others. This person loves you and is absolutely passionate about you, but not passionate like sexually. Absolutely passionate. Like, there's a passion of this person have toward you as a person, right? Adventure. I have a feeling that you are a kind of an adventurous person. Since I'm channeling Indian couples in arranged marriage sector, maybe this arranged marriage, maybe it is some other situation. You tell me how it is, but I will go on with this message itself. Just take whatever resonates with you. Then I'm going to give you a specific message as per these two and my psychic message, right? Maybe you're an Indian lady who is afraid of getting married, who is afraid that you are an adventurous person, who is an extroverted person. You are an extroverted person who likes to go out for clubbing, to dance. You like to go out for dancing in general, maybe for Navratri or other things. You are someone who likes to go hiking. Maybe you are someone who loves your female friends. But you have seen or heard a lot of stories where people say that even my in-laws doesn't like me even hanging out with female friends. So you know that, you know in your heart that you are a pure person, you are a good person. However, for some reason you don't know whether your future family, in-laws and your husband, or your husband included, will accept you. For some of you, you are in an LGBTQ plus relationship. Again, take what resonates, but you are not sure if they will accept you for who you are. Since adventure and stands up for you, even if it means arguing with others, came out as 2 cards of their love language. I believe that your marriage partner, your future spouse, I'm channeling future spouse for some reason. So, your future spouse is someone who will understand that you are an adventurous person, who will go out for adventures with you, and also who will stand up for you, who will not let others argue with you. हाँ तो क्या हो गया, मैं जा रहा हूँ ना उसके साथ. That's the energy, right? Again, this could be relevant for any other situation. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I did channel there was something coming out or wanting to come out. So let's see what this card is. I don't even remember what I've written over here. Yeah. Oh, man. I had a feeling that this is your twin flame. Do you remember? No, it wasn't in your channeled message. So yeah, I had a feeling that this is your twin flame, and then this card came out. Now, mind you, here there are spiritual messages as well as whether this person is your twin flame or not, and twin flame facts kind of messages, right? This confirms my suspicion or my theory that you are in a twin flame journey, and your twin flame is mirroring you why there is no contact. And earlier I used to say this message. As such. If you close your eyes and if you think about your twin flame in front of you, what will you do? Will you be able to hold their hands? Will you let them kiss your forehead? Will you hug that person? Will you kiss them? Will you accept them fully? Or do you have kind of like a blockage in your heart? Like worried about this person making the same mistakes as this person have made in the past? Worried about you can't just be open to this person, you can't just be forgiving towards this person. What if this person takes advantage of you? Worried about what if this person doesn't have pure or good intentions towards you? So if this person even comes into your life, till the time you have worry, till the time you have resentment, you have any low vibrational feelings, or you have judgment, you don't want the connection, dude. It's you who don't want the connection. The person who is ready for the best and is ready for the worst at the same time. It's you who don't want the connection. So when you don't want the connection, what ends up happening is you are the one who's creating this no contact. You are manifesting this no contact, if this makes sense at all. For twin flame consultation, email me. I might do it on a phone call basis on DM me, right? Yeah. Okay, for all of you guys, one time offer, $72, all right, for 33 minutes consultation. Like whatever question you have. I think you have much more questions than that of just this thing that I just said. But to summarize what I said, when you close your eyes and you are in a space where when you imagine your twin flame in front of you, you do nothing but hug them with your heart open. That is when you know you are ready for the connection, for the reunion, if you will. But that reunion happens because you opened up your heart and you are ready for this connection, right? And this is something that sometimes some people can fake. Yes, some people can fake this, saying that, you know what, yes, universe, I am ready for this person. I trust me, I am. Listen, I'm closing my eyes and then I'm imagining hugging this person. Okay, can you please let this person come in? But this faking kind of doesn't work. I told you. Oh, did I tell you? I didn't tell you in words, but did indeed come out. There's no K. C, Z, A, Q, L, S. All are your twin flame cards. Name initials. If there is more, we will find out. All right. So far, these are the name initials. I'm in love with this energy. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Who is this absolute pure jackass? N, by the way. It could be the message, but also I was not feeling it, so I kept it aside. I just channeled an Indian name, which is Nitin, so maybe it is relevant, maybe it is not. You let me know. Nitin, maybe one of these letters could be relevant, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just not. Alright. Maybe it is relevant to you. Maybe something about Nitin is resonating to you. I don't know how that resonates. Maybe it's your name. I'm not sure. Anyway, the tower. How this person is feeling about you, isn't it? Ten of Wands. Six of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Oh no. Okay. This is not their thinkings about you, alright? But this is what they have thought about you, if that makes sense at all. Okay, I want to say there is this card that came out and I was I was confused. What is wrong with these cards, right? What is wrong with pile number 1 and pile number 2? Somehow you both of your destiny or both of your higher self is calling you for anything other than money, right? I'm sorry if you wanted money so far. Now I think you are going to value time, maybe you're going to value relationship, maybe you're going to value something else. Money is just going to be, I think, the source of survival, I think. But yeah, I think you're going to find value for something. And some of you just was absolutely triggered when I said you're going to value relationship more than money. Maybe you're triggered because you think it's cringy, how we have been shown on the movies that that is going to happen. Or but I still think the movie have got it right. Money or job is just a means of career or just a part of life, and it's not supposed to be treated as seriously as people matter, right? Human being matters. So if you have love, if you know that there is a chance that your career habits or your monetary habits are kind of devaluing the other person somehow, or your relationship with the other person somehow, that is a problem. And to work on that, I think it's very good, right? I think it's a learning lesson still. You guys are in a twin flame relationship. I think you will understand what I'm saying. Anyway, so what this person is thinking about you. This person, pile number 2, is not thinking anything about you. But this person have had a thought about you. I think I said this, but I don't know whether I said it's for your pile or for other pile. Because I had to pause the video and then after hours I'm coming back over here. But yeah, they have thought this about you, that it was a chaos when we came together. Both of our anger issues, both of our mirror issues, both of our any issues coming together and disturbing us. It was very difficult to take care of ourselves during this time. It was very difficult to take care of our own burdens while we were already crashing down, and we had to be with each other. And of course, it had to be a decision whether to go up in this relationship or down to end this relation. This decision I couldn't make for a long time, and I juggled and I struggled, and I wanted to continue this until the time that a soulmate came into my life. This soulmate could be you, but this soulmate could be someone else. And that soulmate gave me love and compassion and empathy during the time that I needed. Maybe this soulmate gave you compassion and time that you needed. Something related to lobster is coming through too. Lobsters or a crab. Maybe this soulmate was a crab. But I've lost you. It was a will, it was a choice, it was an act. And I lost you. And I regret. A part of my brain thinks that. I think that if I would have made another choices back then, maybe we would have been together. But as a tarot reader, okay, this was that person's message, all right? That person is saying these messages. But as a tarot reader, I will say that I don't think this person had any choice. This was how things were playing out anyway. I don't know if you resonate with what I'm going to say right now. Sometimes, some situations are where God placed the puppeteer and we are their puppets. And this was something that had to happen this way. There's no other way that this would have happened. And this is what happened. And their lower vibrational self, or their human self, don't have to call it lower vibrational, but their human self thinks that things could have been different. I would have acted differently, and then things would have been different. I would have shown up differently, and then I would have had a different conclusion, right? I would have had a different ending to the story. And they are absolutely sad, flabbergasted, and afraid, and regret. They regretted thinking that it was their choice in the first place, but I think that was not their choice. As a tarot reader, I can feel that. I'm channeling. I don't know. I just do understand that this was not their choice. If this makes sense at all, let me know in the comments down below. All right. So, why do I say? I think you did get this, what I'm saying. But anyway, it was not their choice. It was not that they acted in a certain way, but situation was such that they had to act in just that way, right? For instance, they think that they have had crossroad. They were in a crossroad and they could have acted anyway, and then the consequences would have been different. But they were not in a crossroad. They were in a narrow path, and there was only one path that they could have taken. There was only one logical or common sense way that they could have taken, and that's what happened with this person. And this person is absolutely mad at themselves for thinking that. No, this person is mad at themselves because they think that they had a choice, but they didn't have a choice. If you ever come in contact with this person and this person do express their regret, I don't know. I don't know if you care about this, and if you know me, and if you understand that tarot readers do understand the energies, I would ask you to talk to this person and tell them that you had no other choice. This was something that you did. It's not because you wanted to do it, but it was the logical consequence. Logical action anybody would have taken who was in your path. It's understandable. I think I don't know, it's understandable. I think that's what they need to hear. I don't know, are you in contact with your twin flame, right? Because I don't know if you are. if you are in contact with this person, why isn't their thoughts in the current sense? It's not in the current sense, it's in the one time they had thought this kind of a sense. I don't know. Then we have King of Swords, which is them having an idea and they walking towards it. I don't know what idea this is, but I think this is the different path. They are now in a different path. They are now in a different place. They are now leading their life. They are now happy. If you wanted to know whether they are happy, yes, they are happy. That's all I wanted to know, right? I don't know. Let's do this ball thing again. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, this is it. I don't think all of these messages are relevant, but still we will take them. Wait, okay. Heal separation within yourself to heal the separation without. Again, the similar example. Just close your eyes, and if you find yourself resenting the other person or having any guards, that means you haven't healed in your heart. So when you heal yourself, when you heal your heart space, Florence Scovel, The Game of Life and How to Play It. Read that. That is going to help you through and through. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. You must be surprised that this is my handwriting, both of them. Depends on different moods, I guess. But yeah, what this is telling me is that maybe you are in a twin flame journey and you do believe wholeheartedly that the other person will come into your life, and then maybe separation is making you be in pain, and maybe the only chance that you can be happy is when you are together, right? That's where this message comes from. No one saves us but ourselves. No one will save. This is kind of a bad news if you think about this way. Like, the separation is not the problem, and reuniting with the other person is not going to be the solution. The problem is something that exists, all right? It's just the problem is what it is, and who saves us is us. No one saves us but ourselves. You save you only. You don't save you once you come into reunion. Do you save you now, today? You deserve it. What are you doing with yourself? Why are you doing this to yourself? Do not wait to heal. Heal yourself now. You deserve it. What's going on? Why are you waiting for the reunion to happen? Anyway, do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Wait a second. I don't know what I wrote. Oh. Can concentrate. What is this? Concentrate the mind on the present. Gautam Buddha. What is this? CON? WN? I'm confused. Anyway, do not. This is one more advice, I think, from Gautam Buddha, from God, from angels for you. This quote is from Gautam Buddha. That's what I saw from the internet, actually. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. So it is not about let your mind be in the present moment, or let beat yourself up to be in the present moment. It's nothing like that. Don't criticize yourself for anything. But whenever you see yourself drifting in the past or in the future thoughts, concentrate. That will help big time. Twin and stars. Recently I've been seeing this, that some people have have their twin flames, and they were on Earth. Their twin flame were on Earth, and then now they are not on Earth anymore, but they are still feeling the twin flame in their heart. So they were having this question, as in, why am I feeling my twin flames still? Is in fact, I think I feel my twin flames bond stronger than before. The twin isn't the stars, but that doesn't mean they are disconnected from you. They are still connected to you, and they still want you. They still, not physically, but they still, they are with you, right? And then there is no separation. Physical separation isn't there. And of course, they have healed their path. I mean, I have no idea. It's funny because they have healed themselves, and then they are now in contact with you. There are multiple reasons. Everybody is going to have different reasons, but I don't know, I just felt something, I said it. That's one of the way they have healed themselves, and then they came back to you. They came into reunion with you. I think that's what happened. Let me know if it resonates with you. Thank you so much for listening to this audio message. What? This is not an audio message. What's going on? This is a tarot reading. Thank you so much for listening to the tarot reading and watching the tarot reading video. I would appreciate your energy exchange in any way. Like, comment, subscribe, something, share. I would like it. Keep your priorities in check. Pile number 2, understand that you are your priority, not anybody else, not even your twin flame. Keep yourself in the priority. Heal yourself. You deserve you deserve to be healed, you deserve to be taken care of, and I think you are the right person to do that today. You are the right person to do that. Not only to do that, but do it today. You need it today. Do not wait. It's like as if you have fallen down, and then you are bleeding, and all you're thinking of is, okay, once my lover is here, I will heal myself. But dude, you're bleeding. How absurd does that sound? You are bleeding. Help yourself, right? Hug you. How beautiful is this? Hug you. Your love language is physical affection. Hug yourself. Oh my goodness. Listen. There's one more card. I saw it. See, helping hand. Be your helping hand. Come on, dude. Respect yourself. What are you doing? Why? You know, don't you deserve it? Both laugh at each other in a healthy way. Once you are in a reunion, of course, that's what's going to happen. Share their food with you. You both are going to share your food with each other. Both are going to laugh stupidly at just about anything in a healthy way. And you're going to roast each other too. But that doesn't and shouldn't prevent you to love yourself, to hug yourself, to heal yourself. Don't wait for anybody or anything to heal you. Heal you now. You deserve it every day. You deserve it every day. Every day matters, every second matters. Life is good. Life is good, and you are supposed to feel good every hour of every day. All right, that's what your goal is. That's what the goal supposed to be. And N came out once again. See, I told you there is a significance in N. P. I'll keep it there. I'm just shuffling them for next tarot reading, right? That's what we are doing. Thank you so much for listening to this audio. Oh, wow. By the way, if you don't know, I do share audio messages. Kind of like a podcast, but it's not exactly podcasts. Podcasts have just voice, right? That's what I do in audio messages. psychic messages, mostly knowledgeable, knowledge based. I saw 8 of Cups while I was shuffling. Maybe that's just relevant for you. 8 months, 18 months. Love you now. Love you now. 18 months from now on, maybe you will have a reunion, but love you now. Love yourself now. If you need a personal tarot reading, sure, you can email me. My email ID is provided in the description. Some of you is thinking about it, and that's why I said it. I'm not promoting at this point. I don't know how to promote at this point, but where was I? What was I saying? Excuse me. Yeah, I channeled someone thinking about taking a tarot reading. You are welcomed. All right, you are welcomed. It's available. That's what I'm saying. All right. Thank you so much for listening to this audio message. For any other messages that you need, email me, and if there is any extended version of this tarot reading, I will give it to you in the description. All right, in the Patreon. If it is in the live, if this is happening on a live, maybe I will provide it later. All right, I will provide it later. This is recorded, but I'm sharing it live, of course. Yeah, we'll see you later. Namaste. Goodbye. Don't worry, you both are strong. All right, I'm strong with you. Whose intuition told you that there is multiple messages? Pile number 3. Welcome. How are you guys? I hope you're all doing well. I hope everything is perfect in your life, and I hope you are, wow, you're awesome, you're superb, you're amazing, you're being the best version of yourself, you're loving yourself on a daily basis, you're hugging yourself on a daily basis. Love is sweet. You don't love yourself, sweetheart. What's going on? Why don't you love you? Why don't you hug you? You deserve it. Take care of your mental health, honey. Why aren't you taking care of your mental health, sweetie? What's going on? What's going on? Aren't you the strongest? You're not supposed to be the strong person. A strong person is a resilient person, dear. A strong person is always a resilient person. The person who acts strong is not strong. So why don't you act like yourself, honey? Why don't you act like yourself, sweetheart? Yeah? Be yourself, and that will make you feel like you are very strong, okay? Are you sad? Are you really sad that you are not with the person that you wanted to be with? Is that what's coming out over here? You want to be with that person. You want to ask that person out. But you are absolutely sad. You want to even marry that person. What's going on, honey? What's going on? We will see, sweetheart. We will see, okay? Look into my eyes. That's what your specific person is thinking about, honey. See? You're my backbone. You both are strong with each other, sweethearts. It's not just you, High Priestess. You deserve better. I care for you. Or I cared for you. Or I do care for you, but I'm not going to say it to you. Honey, this is what you wanted to hear, isn't it? My baby. I'm afraid you'll judge me. What happened in your connection, sweetheart? What did happen, indeed? Your specific person wants you. They love to see love in your eyes. Both of your eyes kind of have a heart shape when you look at them. They love how you look at them, and then they want to see that once again. For some reason, I think you had an intuition, had an inkling, and you caught them. Maybe you caught them doing something, or maybe you had a hunch and then you were talking about this to that person, isn't it? Hey, I have an intuition that something wrong is going on. That's what you said to them, isn't it? The problem is, you weren't coming from the place of judgment at all. You were just intuitive, and then you just wanted to share that with them, and for some reason this broke the connection. It's not you, dear. You spoke your intuition with the non-judgmental way, but I think they ended up judging themselves. Are you a psychic, honey? Are you a psychic? I think you are a psychic. Or have you been doing telekinetic energy? Have you done that before? Hmm. You're my backbone. This person loves you, but this person moreover needs you. I don't think this person is a bad person. I don't see them cheating on you. But if they have cheated on you, maybe you are right about the intuition part. And maybe they are right that you do deserve better. Sweetheart, are you doing okay? I hope you are. The way you looked into their eyes, they liked it. And it was not just that they liked you, but they loved it. They loved not how you looked at them, but they noticed every note, every small things. I think they noticed even your eyes. I know eyes are the ones that we notice more often, but they did notice it. They needed you, and you were their backbone. They knew that you supported them. They are a runner, isn't it? They run. They get away. They try to avoid their feelings, I think, or maybe avoid telling others how they feel. They are very defensive as a person, isn't it? You said that you had an intuition and an inkling. Maybe at that point they did know that you didn't judge them, because there is this card over here. I'm afraid you judge me. But they were afraid that you would judge them later on, after you said this. After you said about your intuition, hey, I have an intuition, something is wrong. Are you doing all right? I think you came from the place of non judgmental attitude. But this person immediately felt a deep, shallow hole inside of them, inside the chest, inside their pit of the stomach, and the guilt. You deserve someone better. The channel song from this person would be the Justin Bieber song. I do the same thing that I told you that I never would. I told you I would change, even though I knew I never could. Thought that I can't meet somebody just as good as you. You deserve better. I need you to stay. I need you to stay. They need you so much. I think it's more than you know. But they have such a deep guilt in them that they think that you deserve better, and then they ran away to give you the chance in life, I think. This is so heartbreaking. This is so heartbreaking. So this card still remains a mystery for me as a tarot reader. Either they don't care for you, or they think that they don't care for you enough. Or maybe they do care for you really deeply, but they are not telling this truth out. They are not speaking about this truth to you. They don't speak about this truth to themselves either. They know that you are their backbone, they know that you are their support system, and they know that they appreciate you for what you bring to the table, not because of your beauty. I think this is not that person. If this was that person, look into my eyes wouldn't have been there. If they broke up with you with text, they didn't wanted to do that, dear. They didn't want to do it, sweetheart. They wanted you to be face to face, but I think they were afraid that they can't say these words to you because they are afraid that you would judge them. And they don't think that you would judge them as in like you are a mean person who would judge the other people in their tough times. But I think this is the person who is afraid that you would judge them right. As per this person's perception, they are afraid that you will figure out their truth and they judge themselves. I don't see so far if they are even a bad person, to be very honest. I have channeled anything that I could in my, I think it's been 5 years of tarot reading, right? It's on YouTube itself. It's not this YouTube channel, but I've been doing this for a long time, and of course, I have channeled so many energies. Whenever I channel such energy where the other person is guilty, I just think of them as a guilty person, someone who have a lot of guilt. But I don't think of them as someone who is wrong. So for some reason, someone who have guilt is someone who is never wrong. This is what the society is for some reason. The person who is really guilty, a real criminal, they will not, they don't even have anything like guilt issues, right? They don't have guilt, they don't have regrets. God, that's a very different thing. But if you know, you know. But it's not just about criminals, but people who abuse the other person, people who bully the other person. They are not sorry because they don't think they are doing anything wrong, and they are 100% convinced of it. 100%. What is going on here? This person is guilty, and this makes me think maybe this person shouldn't be the one who is guilty. Maybe this person have some skills issues or habits issues. And as per me, you are allowed to make your own judgment, but as per me, the tarot reader, easy tarot me, um habits habit issues are okay. And what else? Past issues are okay. This person could also have some past issues. You have cried so much, you have headache, isn't it? I can sense that. I'm channeling that. There's no reason for me to have a headache at this moment, but I still do. So I think it's you. I do believe it's you. Okay. Where was I? So yeah. So anybody who have habits issues or skills issues or past issues, I don't think that's a bad person at all. I think someone who have bad intentions That's where everything wrong starts from. So even if someone who have a bad intention and they have not started their wrongdoings yet, they are planning and then they are 100% going to execute it. Let's say, I don't want to go get into this, but let's say is someone who is a bad person with bad intention toward anybody and everybody, and this person, there is something called love bombing. They do love bombing. It's called on the internet, but that's not what I say. If you are interested in subscribing to, you know what, email me if you want to learn about what my Patreon things have, but I have shared about what I call it. But for your reference, just a sec. There is something called love bombing. They do love bombing, right? It is said that. I don't believe it, but it is said that. So even if someone is doing something called love bombing, that is wrong as per me. It is wrong. Okay, classic example. Someone who wants sex from the other person and they are acting nice in front of the other person. That is wrong. That is bad. That is a bad person. 100%. That is how I make judgments about people. So even if you are acting nice, right? Even if one person is acting nice but with the wrong intention, negative intention, that is a bad person. So this person, your person, pile number 3, doesn't look like a bad person to me. Just because they have such a deep, shallow hole in them. Shallow? I don't know. Maybe they think of themselves as a shallow person, but I'll tell you this thing. You can't do anything about this either. I personally don't know if you can do anything about this. If you have the fight in you, maybe try. I think you are going to try. But I think it's still this person who will, approach you. It's still this person who will have to make the decision about whether they want to come back. I'm sorry. It's not going to be, this person have to, I think, understand the fact that they do care about you. It's not that they need you. It's not that you deserve better, but it is about whether they care about you or not. Once they do realize that they are the one who cares for you, maybe then they will come back to this phase, which is, I'm afraid you judge me. It's still them who have to work on their inner issues, and then they will decide whether they want to come back or not. I'm so sorry. Of course, yes, you are allowed to fight. You're allowed to fight for whatever you feel is right. Who is asking over here? Should I just go by my traditional arranged marriage phase now? If that's the question you asked, the answer from angels are no. So just whatever you want to do, you're still allowed to do everything that you want. You don't have to accept the traditional method, but be with yourself. Be alone. Be with yourself. Take care of yourself. Look within. Look within. What does that mean? Reflect on yourself. You are in pain too. It's not that the other person was in pain only. You are in pain too. Of course, you have to reflect on your pain right now. You can listen to that song. Stay. It's called Stay by Justin Bieber and one more person. I don't remember the name. Judgment. 10 10 20 20 might be your angel number. Or simply this person could be your ex. Cross is important. Someone is following angels and gods for a long time now. You've been praying to God, isn't it? I think you are on the right path. Pray to God and introspect, both are right path, because we have the hermit here, dude. Yes, you are on the right path. Judgment. What does this mean? Only time will tell, I think. But I think it's more our angels who will decide, I think. So it is not you who can decide, but if you think you want to decide it, first introspect and then let God take over. I think that's what God is saying. Their defenses are so high. Okay, sometimes some people are good people, but they don't believe they deserve good things. So what ends up happening is this: their defenses are so high that if you approach them with love and with vulnerability, they will approach you with tough words, I think. Very, very tough words. They will not admit to this version of themselves, because even in tarot, even in tarot, this is an opposite card. This is a reversed card, which is I care for you. It didn't have to be reversed. Everything is upright. I think I don't remember. Excuse me. I don't remember me making any reversals in this deck at all. But it still came out. So I think, I do think they are not going to admit it. First of all, they won't admit it. Like, let's say you are the kind of a person who is like, you know what, I don't care about what God says me. I'm still going to approach this person with the love in my heart. And you didn't introspect, you didn't recover from your pain, because you didn't even look at your pain, you didn't care for yourself, you didn't heal yourself the way you needed to. And then you didn't let God take over, but you took over, and then you did speak to that person. You will say something like, I love you, and they will say something like, you know what, I don't care about you, you are past. They are not a bad person, but they will hurt you. Listen, they are defensive. Even animals, when they are defensive, they hurt the other person. I have heard cases of when dogs were defensive and protective towards themselves, and someone leaning over them, dogs thought that they are going to attack them, and they bit. So, not a big bite, but still they bit. Blood too. Blood was there. Same case, isn't it? You're going to pet the dog. The dog is thinking you're going to hurt them. They will retaliate. They will bite. It's a defense mechanism. Defense mechanism is as strong as hurt. They will hurt you. So, oh yeah, there is a channel song that came to my mind when I took this card. Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if he won't be here next year. December is an important month for you, but also you are thinking about long-term connection, something about wanting to be in a in a loving marriage, in a committed marriage, in a long-term marriage, you're thinking something along that line. The letter K came over here, but also the letter K is over here. And this is not actually, this is how it is, you know. The letter C is over here, dude. The letter C is over here too. C maybe is in reverse. Maybe they are your ex. Maybe K letter is the person that you are asking about, and C is in reverse. 8 is important number. Maybe one of your or both of your numerological number or angel number. 25 could be age, could be birth date. Take it however it resonates. It could be any date of reunion, for instance, right? This particular tarot reading doesn't say whether you are going to have reunion. Why? Because we are just tapping into their thoughts. What are they thinking about you, or what have they thought about you? Sometimes they are not constantly thinking about you, if you don't mind me saying the truth, but they have had some thought about you. If you are, if you had a connection or a situationship, this is what they have thought, or they have been thinking, or they have thought about it. It's kind of like they are thinking about this, Some of you have dogs in your house. Cancer. Could be relevant, could not be. So just take it however it is. I just saw it, so I took it out. P could be relevant, could not be. 16. Orange is an important color. Orange is an important color. It is not self-seeking. Oh my god. It is not self-seeking. Love is not self-seeking. If you know this quote, you know it. When you are thinking about approaching the other person, you're thinking from this perspective of self-seeking. This is the harsh truth. This is what this card is telling me. And this card is also telling me that love is not self-seeking. You're not, just because you're in pain. Oh, sorry. Did I say just because? Because your pain runs deep, dear. Your pain runs deep, but their pain runs deeper. I'm sorry to say this. You are in your little bubble in thinking that you are the one who is most hurt. Your pain runs deep, but their pain runs deeper. That's why their defenses are so strong right now. All angels have asked you to do is to not approach them. Do not even approach arranged marriage situation. Do not approach them. Let God decide what will happen about this connection. And if you approach them, they are going to be defensive and they will hurt you. But if you still want to do that, please do that. It's not about, see, God will always try to save you from the pain, and God will always give you the choice at the same time. This is one of those times for you. God is giving you the choice, and God is also telling you what pain it could cause you. So I don't want you to have that pain. Ganpati Bappa is saying that they don't want you to have this pain. He doesn't want you to have this pain. Introspect. You have gone through so much. You've cried a lot. You need this time for yourself. You need this time to hug yourself. You need this time to care for yourself. You need this time to love yourself. Love yourself. Cat. Angel of truth. Angel of truth. Ask Angel of Truth to give you the truth and guidance during this time of introspection. You will go through this phase anyway, I think. I'm sorry you're going through this, sweetheart. I'm sorry you're suffering, honey. Rat, see, I told you, rat. That is Ganpati Bappa's Vahan. Ganpati Bappa is with you. Some of you might not be Indian. Ganpati Bappa is for you too. I'm channeling Ganpati Bappa for you. Ganpati Bappa is this god. Okay, so this is it, honey. This is the message, sweetheart. I hope that this helps anyway. I know that you have a feeling that, no, ma'am, this is not over yet. Please, right? But please tell me more, or please do something, right? I could tell you more, but over here there is no more tarot readings. Maybe you can check my page if you need it, if there is any other tarot reading. But any other services you want, it would be paid, honey. It would be paid. I don't want to say this, but if you're looking for listen, I want to tell you this truth, okay? God has told you not to go for this connection. I can sense your energy. You still want to approach this person. All I can offer you right now is, of course, it's going to be paid, but all I can offer you right now is Reiki healing for your connection. Maybe during the Reiki healing, I don't know what will happen during the Reiki healing, but because it's miraculous how Reiki works, to be very frank. Even if I'm intending for it for your connection, it brings blessings. Okay, I'll tell you the truth. Imagine there is a soil over here. All right? There's a soil here. And God told you to put water in it. Toward this whole soil. You're putting water every single day, every single month, every single day for months. And there is this point from where a sprout comes in, a plant is coming out, and now you know where the energy has went, where the water was going to. It was going to this little plant, right? And that's how Reiki works, as per my experience, as per my understanding. That when I give Reiki for your relation, it's going to give all over. And the potential of growth, the potential of positive change that can happen in your life, that's going to grow. And the potential damage that could have happened, that reduces. And I don't even plan, I didn't even knew that these were the potential damages, or you know what, this is not what's meant to be, that's what's meant to be. I didn't know anything. I just gave certain there's one more like Reiki, there is one more services that I provide, that is called blessings. I call it blessings, still energy work. And when I was giving the blessings, it's again Reiki, kind of a formatted thing. I didn't know where it would go and how this will work, but it has that potential of nurturing positive and reducing the impact of negative that could happen. And it's miraculous how it works. Shocking. So all I'll say is, if you do trust that, if you do trust in Reiki, if you know what is Reiki, first of all, right? If you trust Reiki, go for it. You can ask me. My email address is there. I not only provide tarot readings, but also certain healing modalities. I will send, if you want it, of course, I will send healing for your relation with this person, with this specific person. Again, it will miraculously work out. I don't plan on it. It just works out right. For anyone who have any questions, write it down below. I might answer them, alright? Write them down below now if you want to. But if you are someone who doesn't like to ask questions in public, email me. It's okay. DM me. I have my Instagram ID given to you, right? DM me. It's fine. You can DM even now. This video is going to be there. You can figure it out. But if you have any questions, yeah, I will maybe answer it. I will answer it. You can receive a text answer, right? That will be my answer too. Sunny, that will be my answer too, honey. I'm packing these up. Okay, honey. Okay, sweetheart. I do wish you all the best. I do wish you all the best for every single part of your life, honey, sweetheart. No, wait. A card fell down. You can do the chanting if you need to. Chanting of God, praying to God. You are doing that already. You are doing that actively. But I think surrendering to God is something that you are having difficulty with. Keep on chanting. I think that will help. Let me know if it helps, okay? You know what? If you don't mind, I would like to know that you are fine. Because right now I can sense your energy. You're in a very vulnerable state. Very, not vulnerable, you're wounded too. You're in pain. Please type. Even if it takes 5 days, 10 days, 100 days. Please type. Type it here. Type it on any of my videos if you want to, right? But I'm fine. I'm fine, Easy Tarot. Thank you for anything. I don't know what I'm saying, but I need to know that you are fine, okay? I need to know that you are good. I need to know that you are okay. Someone have this track on of the song Kalank. Do you think your love is judgmental? Do you think you deserve judge because you love someone? My God. Where did this come from? You are not worthy of judgment. You're worthy of being protected. Your love is worthy of being protected. What's going on in life? These are the cards that I made, and I would like to use it for my next, I think, tarot reading because I think they are beautiful. But yes, you do have this kalank, as if you are afraid that you will have to prove your innocence for loving someone. You are innocent. You don't have to prove it. What's happening? Loving doesn't mean any 18 plus messages. It is a heart space energy. You need much more tarot readings, isn't it? If you need any subliminals, again, email me. I can help you, right? I can. Excuse me for that. Just my chair. I hope that this whole messages were audible, because I was not wearing my I was not wearing 19 is an important number. Some of you is 19, some of you is 16. 1916 could be an angel number, 1619 could be an angel number, or you could simply be Indian, or your country flag, or any significant color in your life could be green, olive green, or orange related. This is done. This is done. Keep it here. Wait a second. Somebody have a guest coming over, because I heard the word Ati. I heard the word Ati. So I don't know if it is Atithi, but Ati. This is my first failed tarot deck. I'm so happy about this. It's failed because it's not even cards, and I can't use it. It's not my designs or something. It's failed. Look at the thickness. Look at the thickness. This is why it is failed, alright? I would like to make much more. Anybody who wants to do any collaboration, email me. I might consider it, alright? Ask your intuition before emailing me, I think, because I think it is going to be an intuitive collaboration. Or maybe your intuition have already told you about the collaboration, but this is but this is a sign. Okay, this is it. Thank you so much for listening to this audio message. This was it. This was pile number 1, this was pile number 2, this was pile number 3. I hope this helps you in any way. If it does, let me know in the comments down below. I would like a kind of energy exchange, however you are comfortable giving. Like, comment, monetary, however it is visible for you. We'll see you next time. Namaste. Goodbye.